So anything Ben Affleck, DC related, Snyderverse related is always my most requested video. So we're going to go over this. I've had a bunch of interesting DMs on Instagram and sadly some emails about this subject. Ben Affleck to die in the Flash movie. This literally makes no sense to anyone. So, yo, what is good, YouTube? Warstu here. If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the videos. Check us out on Instagram at Warstu if you want to see the beautiful face behind the voice. Also, check us out on Twitter, WarstuG, because it's freaking me. Right, let's get into this video. So, what's interesting about this rumor is it started from the fakest scooper in the game, and then they retracted it, saying, no, he's not actually going to die. So, this whole story was a fake story that was put on the internet for no reason and then was rectified to make him sound like they know what they're on about. But let's not say who or what or where, what I'm on about. So Ben Affleck was out. He was never returning again. Oh wait, just like the Snyder Cut, I told you they both return, and they both did return. The Snyder Cut got released. Ben Affleck appeared in the movie with additional photography, the nightmare scene in Zack Snyder's backyard, and he's appearing in the Flash movie to apparently die. Oh wait, but the script was rewrote so he would appear in it. And then you got little DC Twitter duper scoopers claiming that he filmed for a week, so that means he's going to get a 5-minute cameo role. Oh, but in TV world, you could only get a 40-minute episode if you shot for a weekend. And filming for a week in a movie is absolutely nothing. Yeah, because all you guys work in movies, don't ya? Just because you write for little Twitter websites and your scoopers and stuff like that, you don't actually know anything unless you've actually worked on an actual set, which I'm presuming the people that have said this have never worked anywhere near a set in their life. So they rewrote the script and Ben was like, yeah, boy, kill me off. Even though I know that Ben knows, that Zack knows, that Deborah knows, that everyone on the Snyderverse family kind of deep in the Snyderverse knows that Discovery is actually going to be restoring the Snyderverse. When they come through, they've got a plan in place. They've literally said that they're going to get all the talent back on board. Christopher Nolan's recently announced his next movie is going to be on Universal, but you know the Discovery CEO wants Christopher Nolan back working on Warner Bros. Properties. So let's get into this. So a website posted a story, which I actually respect. Do respect this website. Shout out to Small Screen. Ben Affleck will not die in the Batman movie. Well done, Sir Edward. She was just posted by Edward. He actually gets something. It seems although Ben Affleck, Batman is not going to die in the upcoming Flash movie, even though that was claimed by many people. No, that was never claimed by anyone. Right, we're going to skip the next bit because I won't give them any credibility. Ben Affleck is one of the best things about the Snyderverse, and I personally would love to see him return after the Flash film. Well, as far as we know, this is already set in stone. It's just a case of it actually happening. So, it had been reported the reason why Ben agreed to return to play Batman in the Flash film was because it offered him a good way of saying goodbye in the role. Literally makes no sense. He's already said goodbye to the role. Literally makes no sense. Then there's some paraphrases here, which is realistically just someone thinking out loud. Killing off Ben Affleck in the Flash takes the focus away from Ezra Miller, Michael Keaton. This isn't Endgame, and it's not Affleck's story. His death would need to be the heart of the movie. Although I agree with that sentiment, that is literally someone's opinion. And yes, you're right. You would get a crazy backflash, and a backlash from the Snyderverse fans for killing off Ben Affleck, then that would be the vocal point of the story going forward, and no one would care about anything else. But so you're telling me he's returned for 1 week just to die in a movie? Oh, is he going to die in that bat cycle chase scene that we've seen him shooting? Well, not him shooting, his stunt double shooting. It would create the worst PR backlash in DC film's history after the success of the Snyder. Yeah, I mean, I agree with these sentiments, but yet again, these are just someone thinking out loud. They're not actual factual statements, not come from any sources or anything like that, because I hate to say this, sorry, Small Screen, I like you, but the website you source in, yeah, not tangible at all. So, yeah, Ben Affleck's not going to die. That is the most stupid thing I've heard ever. And then it's like, yeah, Robert Pattison is going to take over as the main DCEU Batman. Robert Pattinson's getting a second movie because Daniel Garpy said so on his Twitter. Firstly, I thought everyone knew that it was literally going to be a trilogy that he was in, hence why he's doing Batman 0 Year 1 or 0 Year Batman. So that's not even like new information that Robert Pattison is getting a second movie. Like we know there's going to be 3 movies anyway. So I don't understand where that information's come from. So apparently Robert Pattinson's going to be taken over as the main Batman after Batfleck dies, and somehow we go from Robert Pattinson's Earth, which is presumably Earth 2, and then he comes over to the main continuity, the main universe universe in the DCEU, because apparently at the moment he's on the universe that will be the universe that the Black Kal-El is on as well, which absolutely makes no sense because you don't need to race swap a character at all, do you? I mean, Kal-El is like, yeah, I don't know what they're doing. It's not Kal-El. They're doing like a black Superman that's an origin story, but he's going to be Clark Kent. But that literally makes no sense. So yeah, it is interesting how these like fancy websites make up these stories. So Robert Pattison becomes the main Batman, yet they're building all these spin-off series set in the same universe as the Batman Robert Pattison, but they're going to somehow flick it to the main continuity, which means like the GCPD spin-off, the Penguin spin-off, and all these other potential spin-offs are also going to have to come over to main continuity. Literally makes no sense. The idea of HBO Max, according to Walter Hamada, was for spin-off series. Essentially, this is all interesting ideas, but no, what's really going to happen is Robert Pattinson's going to stay in his universe. Then Michael Keaton is probably going to act as a filler character, a cameo role, and maybe in some kind of movie, TV show, maybe appear in Batgirl. So essentially we build up to Batman Beyond. Essentially that is where that's going with the Michael Keaton. And Michael Keaton's not going to be like the main Batman. I don't really understand why people are saying that. And so from what we understand, from what I understand, from what everyone understands, Batfleck will be returning in some capacity, so to speak, which I do find interesting. So whilst recording this video, I was flicking on this website, small screen, the Flash sequel already being discussed at Warner Brothers. Now, I don't really believe that because there's a lot riding on the success of this Flash movie for WB going forward. And like I keep saying, they can't greenlight anything until Discovery comes in. But let's see what this article says. Okay, this is according to Grace Randolph, who, okay, yeah. You can basically discontinue the whole article. Sorry, small screen, but you can basically discontinue the whole thing. Yeah. This would certainly offer up lots of possibilities. It's likely the film would draw inspiration from the Flashpoint storyline in comics. Ezra Miller will once again reprise his role. So there's going to be a Flash sequel with the Flash appearing. But we do know that Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck are both returning in the role as Bruce Wayne. Additionally, the film will likely see the debut of Supergirl. Okay, so far there's no actual new information on this at all. Additionally, we will see the debut of Supergirl in DCEU, Sasha Kelly. Yeah, I mean, this talks about the second Flash movie, but it doesn't actually say anything. Yeah, Grace Randolph apparently is reporting this. Yeah, I mean, we're still waiting for the Poison Ivy series, Grace. We're still waiting for the Poison Ivy series. So yeah, there's gonna be a sequel to the Flash movie. I don't think this is a situation like the Robert Pattinson movie. No, they're not gonna greenlight a Flash movie 2 because they can't until Discovery comes in. They literally can't greenlight movies. Oh wait, there's gonna be a shit ton of movies at DC Fandom event. Oh wait, there isn't. The studio reportedly very pleased with what they've seen from this year's movie, that they're looking to secure a deal for the second movie. What has the studio seen? There's not even a trailer at DC Fandom event. Has Barbara and Andy Morchetti secretly put together a assemble cut when they're still shooting the movie? A lot of people seem to think the Flash movie is wrapped, but as far as I know, it's not wrapped yet, and it's currently still wrapping because I'm still getting sent stuff from the set. So it is still filming, guys. So yeah, no idea what we're going to call this video because there's a bunch of subjects in it. Do I believe Grace Randolph about the Flash 2? No, but there will be a second Flash movie for sure, like there'll be a third Aquaman movie, like there'll be a third Wonder Woman movie, and so on and so forth. So what are your... I've got no idea what Grace is on about. She's just spouting some stuff off. She's hit and miss. Sometimes you get stuff right. Sometimes you get stuff wrong. No shade to Grace. But this is just what I think, my personal opinion, informative, critique. Yeah, this story about the Flash 2 getting greenlit already, it's kind of fabricated. And it's going to happen anyway at some point down the road. So there's no point going, breaking news of the second Flash movie. No, there really isn't. This has got a pretty big budget because of them, like Michael Keaton, Ben Affleck, Ezra Miller. There's a lot of people in this movie. Potentially Henry Cavill, Gal Gadot, Jason Momoa. There's a lot of people in this movie, so the budget's going to be pretty big. But saying they're discussing it, and yeah, saying it's greenlit for second movie, no, I don't believe that. If they do say it at DC Fandom event, then I'll be like, yeah, Grace, you're actually right for once. But yeah, I don't believe this story. But yeah, no idea what we're going to call this video because there's about 7 subjects in the video. Batfleck ain't dying. Not gonna happen. Robert Pattinson will be getting a second or third movie most likely. He's not gonna be the main Batman. Flash 2 will happen, but it's not being confirmed yet. And that's pretty much the breakdown of what we discussed in this video. So like always, guys, check it out on Instagram at Warstu. Check us out on Twitter, WarstuG. And we'll catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.